My beloved child, before you continue scrolling, stay with me for a moment. You may think this is just another video appearing on your screen, another message among thousands. But what if this moment carries more meaning than you realize? Right now, wherever you are, whether your room is quiet or your mind feels loud, I want you to know this. You are not unseen. I know there have been days when you smiled in front of people but carried questions nobody noticed. Days when you felt surrounded yet deeply alone. Moments when you wondered if anyone truly understood the weight in your heart. But hear me carefully. I have never stopped seeing you. I saw the mornings when getting out of bed felt harder than usual. I saw the nights when your thoughts kept you awake. I saw the silent prayers you never said out loud because you thought nobody was listening. I was there, and I am here now. You have been telling yourself to stay strong, to carry everything quietly, to keep moving even when your soul feels tired. But my child, you were never created to carry life alone. This season is not proof that you have been forgotten. This pause is not punishment. This silence is not abandonment. Sometimes I remove the noise so you can finally hear what your heart has been missing. And what I want you to hear today is simple. You do not have to earn my presence. You do not have to become perfect before I draw near. You do not need to pretend you have all the answers. Come as you are. Because even in this exact moment, before anything changes around you, you are already loved. And before we continue, write in the comments, I am listening. My beloved child, there is something I need you to understand. You have been measuring your life by visible results, by what happened, what did not happen, who stayed, who left, what doors opened and which ones remained closed. But I do not measure your life that way. I see what nobody else sees. I see the moments you chose kindness when bitterness would have been easier. I see the times you kept believing even after disappointment. I see the courage it took just to keep going when nobody knew how tired you really were. Do not call yourself weak because you feel exhausted. Even now you are stronger than you think. I know there were moments when you questioned your timing. You looked at others and wondered if you missed something, if life moved ahead while you stayed behind. But listen carefully. Delay does not mean denial. Some things were not taken from you. Some things were being prepared for you. You wanted quick answers. I wanted deeper roots. You wanted immediate change. I was building lasting strength. And now you are entering a season where things will begin to feel different. Not because every problem disappears overnight, but because your heart will no longer carry the same fear. You are learning that peace is not found when life becomes perfect. Peace comes when you realize you are not walking alone. So stop believing the lie that you have fallen behind. Your journey is not late. Your story is not over. Your purpose has not expired. There is still goodness ahead of you. There are still moments you have not lived yet, people you have not met, doors you have not seen, joy you have not experienced. And when those moments arrive, you will understand why waiting did not mean losing. Stay with me. My beloved child, I know there are things you have been holding tightly, not because you want to suffer, but because letting go feels uncertain. You keep replaying conversations, you revisit old mistakes, you imagine different outcomes and wonder if one decision changed everything. And slowly, without realizing it, you started carrying burdens that were never meant to belong to you. Listen to me carefully. You cannot heal by punishing yourself. You cannot move forward while living in yesterday. I know regret feels familiar. I know disappointment feels safe, because at least it is predictable. But I did not create you to stay trapped in old chapters. You are allowed to release what no longer gives life. Some doors closed to protect you. Some endings made room for beginnings. Some unanswered prayers became hidden mercy. You do not need to understand every reason today. You only need enough trust to take the next step. And hear this. Your mistakes do not define your future. One hard season does not decide your whole story. You are more than your worst day. You are more than what someone said about you. You are more than the fear inside your thoughts. I see who you are becoming. Even now, while you feel uncertain, transformation is happening quietly. the strength you are building, the wisdom you are gaining, the compassion growing inside you. None of it is wasted. So stop asking yourself, am I enough? Instead ask, what if I am growing? Because growth rarely feels dramatic. Sometimes growth looks like getting up again. Sometimes growth looks like resting. Sometimes growth looks like choosing hope one more time. And today, I am asking you to release what has been exhausting your heart. Not because it never mattered, but because you do not have to carry it alone anymore. My beloved child, I want to speak to the tired places inside you. Not the tiredness that sleep fixes, the deeper kind. The kind that comes from carrying responsibility, expectations, disappointments, and still trying to appear okay. I know you have been telling yourself, just keep going. Do not complain. Be grateful. Stay strong. But strength was never meant to mean silence. You do not have to hide your exhaustion from me. I already know. I know the thoughts that visit when the room gets quiet, the questions you ask yourself, the pressure you put on your own shoulders, the fear that if you stop for a moment, everything will fall apart. But hear me, you are not holding your world together. You do not have to control every outcome. You do not have to predict every future moment. You do not have to earn rest. Rest is not weakness. Rest is trust. And maybe that is what I am teaching you in this season. To stop carrying things that were never yours. To stop fighting battles inside your mind before they even happen. To stop believing that your value comes from constant effort. You are valuable even when you are resting. You are loved even when you are uncertain. You are seen even when nobody applauds you. I know you have worried about the future. You wonder, will things work out? Will the opportunity come? Will relationships heal? Will life feel lighter again? Listen carefully. Not every answer arrives today, but peace can. And peace begins when you stop demanding certainty before allowing yourself hope. You do not need the whole map. You only need enough light for the next step. And I will meet you there. One day at a time. One breath at a time. One faithful step at a time. So exhale. You are not behind. You are becoming. My beloved child, there is something beautiful waiting on the other side of what you are feeling right now. I know it may not look that way. When days feel repetitive, when progress feels invisible, when your prayers seem quiet, it becomes easy to believe nothing is changing. But I want you to remember this. Growth often happens where your eyes cannot see. Seeds do not break through the ground the moment they are planted. Roots grow first. And in the same way, there are things being formed inside you that will become visible in time. You have been asking for clarity, but before clarity, I am building trust. You have been asking for answers, but before answers, I am building peace. Because if I gave you everything too soon, you might depend on outcomes instead of becoming stronger inside. Do not mistake quiet seasons for empty seasons. Some of your greatest changes are happening right now. Your heart is becoming softer. Your perspective is changing. Your expectations are becoming healthier. Your faith is becoming deeper. And yes, I know there were moments you wanted to quit. Moments you told yourself, what is the point? But you stayed. You kept showing up. You kept trying. You kept hoping. And that matters more than you realize. I am not asking you to become fearless. I am asking you to keep moving even while uncertain. Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to continue. There are blessings ahead that you cannot see yet. There are conversations waiting for you. There are opportunities forming. There are peaceful mornings coming. There are days ahead where you will look back and realize you survived things you thought would break you. So do not close your heart now. Stay open. Stay hopeful. Stay present. Your current season is not your final destination. And before we continue, comment, I still believe good things are coming. My beloved child, before this moment ends, I want you to hear one last thing. You have spent too much time believing that your life would finally matter after everything becomes perfect. after the healing, after the success, after the answers, after the breakthrough. But what if I told you your life already carries meaning, right now, not someday, not when you feel stronger, not when everyone understands you, now. You do not need permission to believe that better days are possible. You do not need proof before allowing yourself to hope again. I know disappointment made you cautious. I know pain taught you to expect less. I know waiting made you question whether anything good was still ahead. But listen carefully. This is not the end of your story. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not invisible. The chapters that hurt are not the chapters that define you. There is still purpose in your life. There is still joy with your name on it. There are still moments waiting that will make sense of seasons that once felt confusing. And one day, you will look back and realize the moments you thought were breaking you were quietly building you. So today, release the pressure, release the fear, release the need to understand everything. Take one step. Trust one day, receive one moment at a time, and remember, you do not walk alone. Even when the room feels quiet, even when answers feel delayed, even when life feels uncertain, you are held, you are known, you are loved. If this message touched your heart, take a moment to like this video, so someone else who needs hope can find it too, and subscribe to join this journey of faith, peace, and encouragement. Comment below, I am not alone, and until the next message, keep believing. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think.